That's the harvest from James's Victory Garden today. I still haven't done the tunnel.
Yeah.
We're going to be reviewing Love That Bob and Death of a Unicorn. And that's James's meal for today. So it's a salad and hummus and corn and a smoothie. And he's going to talk about Nice Guys Finished Last and the man who kept the secrets. So let's get started. We have a lot to talk about, I guess.
Yeah, maybe more than you thought.
Yeah. So, I'm going to be weighing tomatoes. I'm not going to be talking very much because I'm going to be busy with this. But I will get these out of the way right away. So, Love That Bob. This is from the 50s. So, what was it?
55 was
55.
the first one.
Was the first, yeah. So,
I was 1 year old at that. That's how old it is.
And
70 years.
This contains 8 episodes. You might have read that on the front. And they were all, I thought that was entertaining. It was very different than I expected it would be. It shone a very different light on 1955, I'll tell you that. I guess I should have known.
No.
About
I was
that,
shocked about it. I mean, I saw I can remember the latter end of the 50s.
Yeah.
We were still in Africa in the middle of 59.
And it shocked you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Playboy, the magazine, started.
I
in the
guess,
50s.
you know, you gotta think about things like that were happening. But yeah, so anyway, I do not love that Bob. He's such a playboy. And
So he's a bit like Charlie Sheen in that one TV show of his, or even worse.
more so. I mean, this guy, he's sleeping with all of his models. I mean, they don't say that, but it's obvious. And in one episode, he didn't want to call in a model because she wouldn't go on a date with him. The last time he'd photographed her, she wouldn't go on a date with him. And so, and she was surprised that she got a call from his secretary to come in and model because she hadn't gone on a date with him. So, wow, what a time, eh? So I guess if you wanted to become an actress or a model, you had to sleep your way to get the job. Terrible. So, and I guess that was just expected because this is just
Yeah, I don't know. It's just,
whatever.
it seemed like a very conservative era. Boy, that's quick turnover time for that
Yeah.
helicopter.
There must have been a serious need because they just came in and they're just leaving
Taking
again.
off.
So
Yeah, we live near the hospital.
yeah. Well, that's good. Somebody's getting the care that they
And
need.
it might be a backup helicopter. I suspect they went down to the airport to get fueled up. And then they took a weird circular route, you know.
But anyway, you're wondering, well, why did it get top? Well, it's a well done show. It's still entertaining today, and plus, it's kind of gives you a historic perspective of 1955 that people should know. I didn't realize it was like this in 50s, you know. The
Well,
60s were crazy.
The other
but
thing it
50s.
gives a perspective on is how little sitcoms have changed. Canned
That's
laughter.
True too, yeah.
Yeah. Same sort of timing.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that. So I expected to like Death of a Unicorn a lot more. So maybe that's why this got bottom of the stack, but I don't know. I mean, honestly, Tia Leone, very beautiful actress, but I can't say I've ever liked her in anything.
Who's she? Okay.
She's very beautiful. You'd
I've never
recognize
seen her
her in.
before.
You have.
Well, judging from that picture.
Yeah, just
It's
that's not a great
small
picture of her.
picture
But
of her.
yeah. and I love Richard E. Grant. Paul Rudd's great. But I don't know. One thing, the unicorns, they didn't look very real to me. I think they could have done a better job.
Well,
with
maybe
the
they didn't have much of a
animation.
budget.
Maybe. And another thing is they tried to make it a kind of comedy, like light drama comedy. I don't know. And I really didn't like the ending at all. And I don't know. I think it would have been better as a horror movie or something like that. But whatever. You would have had to hire different people. But that might not have been a bad thing because this didn't turn out as well as I expected, and probably not as well as anyone involved in it expected it would. Because anyway, whatever.
Are the unicorns good guys or bad guys, or is that giving it away?
I don't want to give it away.
Okay, then go for it.
Because you might actually want to watch it. So.
Yeah, it looks as though the folks in the back are kind of loaded up on guns and
Yeah.
tire irons.
Yeah. Anyway.
And they look kind of serious, as though they could.
Oh, I should tell you what's in the smoothie of the day. So
Yeah,
it's about 2 cups of pitted frozen Evans cherries. So that's quite a bit.
You
In
picked
a
a
blender.
ton of cherries this year.
I sure did. and about a cup of almond milk, so it's a pretty thick smoothie, and about a quarter of one of those big Caribbean avocados, some strawberries, I think maybe 6, I can't remember, but it depends on size anyway. So blueberries, some blueberries in there. Oh, 6 mandarin oranges.
Wow.
And a little bit of concentrated fruit juice. So.
It's a very good one.
Oh, you like it? Good.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I think he's liked everyone I've put mandarin oranges in.
Oh, I like the orange taste, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, know how to weigh these while you're talking about your.
My 2 favorite pops are orange and grape.
I know.
And the weird thing is, Pauline's dad had exactly the same taste when it came to pop.
Put these like this. That's what I'll do. That'll work.
When I was a kid, I tried to persuade myself I liked Pepsi better than Coke.
Oh, really?
Well, it's just because I like blue.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Coke has just got red
I know.
with white. Not a good combo.
Yeah.
But
I know.
Pepsi's way too strong.
Pepsi is too strong.
Yep.
Coke Classic was way better. That's what I was raised on. And my grandma always got that, and I liked it. But I don't drink that now. I'm already big enough. Can't do pop.
People are encouraged not to drink pop.
There we go. Let's see how this works.
Especially big gulps. I'm reminded of one friendly guy at work, a very nice guy. He was severely overweight, probably obese. Held it pretty well, but I can remember looking at him one time and saying, that guy, if he weren't overweight, he'd probably be handsome, not just okay looking, but he was good looking. And I was looking back in one of my sister's yearbooks. I went to LCI. There he was. I'm going, yep, kid was handsome. But he's the kind of guy that would drink big gulps at work and stuff like that. Well, don't mean to make fun of him or anything like that. It's tragedy. People die when they put on weight.
Yep. The only thing my dad would cut out when he went on a diet, and he would go on a diet quite frequently, but the only thing he cut out was soda pop. That's it.
And that made the difference.
That made the difference.
Generally, for people who aren't like really running to overweight, that's all people need to do. Just
Yeah.
cut out one or two things and
Yeah.
afford empty calories.
But, as I mentioned, that is not my problem. Do not partake in the soda pop. And I'm still big enough. Plenty big enough. So, what are you going to tell us about Nice Guys?
Well, I'm trying to
Finish that.
eat as much of this as possible.
Oh.
Because there are wasps around. It's going to be all wasp season.
Mhm.
Something
Yeah,
about
it is. That's funny,
Labor Day up here in Canada, it seems to bring the wasps out.
Yeah. Well,
And
it's a late summer thing.
it might even be a little bit earlier. But
Yeah. It's,
they're around. I've seen them way worse for some reason.
Yeah. let me
But
see how many I can stack on here.
the thing I don't like about them is they can get lodged between you and a chair. You move and they'll sting you. They'll bite you or whatever. And I don't like getting
No, I got 3.
stung by wasps. One time I got stung. I don't know what happened. It just out of the blue went after me. I didn't even know it was there.
Let's see.
Hammered me in the summertime, when I was lined up to get on a Greyhound bus. Big, 8-hour journey or something like that. And it was painful.
Yeah.
Riding on a Greyhound bus is not that pleasurable
No.
to begin with. You can't walk it off, like
No.
you're sitting there, you can't get endorphins.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty miserable trip.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I was young. The trips didn't get me down that way.
Really? I don't know. When I was young, the Greyhound. Oh, I lost a tomato.
On the ground.
So I think I can reach it. No, I don't think I can. Anyway, the Greyhound experience, like, I remember my sister was telling me about how riding in an airplane is, the novelty hadn't worn off for her, even though she.
It's just recently she was saying.
Yeah. It's just it's such an exciting thing riding in an airplane. And
Well, it's
honestly,
partly where she goes. I mean, she's become a real world traveler as far as I
yeah.
see.
But for me, riding in the Greyhound was always kind of like that. It's like,
Yeah, I
I got a trip.
But
It's silly, eh?
no, really. You know what the best is, though? A ship.
I've never done that.
Well, it would be bad for Pauline because she's
yeah,
motion
I have
sickness.
ridden on like the ships going from PEI to Nova Scotia.
It's a
stuff
big
like that.
ferry.
But that's not good for me. So I don't think I'd like any kind of ship.
I saw her when we were going over. It was perfect day for being on the water. It'd be hard to imagine something being more still.
Yeah.
Pauline had taken gravel, I believe.
Yeah,
She
but
was still
honestly,
feeling
it just,
sick.
gravel just makes me feel a different sick
Yeah.
or something. Like it doesn't actually, well, it probably does help, but it's not good.
It's too bad.
Yeah, whatever. It's just the way it is. And different people have different things they have to deal with in this life. And out of all the things that I could have to deal with in this life, that's really pretty minor,
Yeah, most of the time. Like you're able to handle planes reasonably well. No,
Huh?
you're able to handle planes reasonably well.
Planes
Yeah.
are fine.
Colleen didn't hear me because someone was driving by. They actually weren't speeding going up on 17th Street. It was a bit of a shock. This is why we end up with deer, main deer.
Well, honestly, I think a lot of people are just gunning for them. It's pretty hard to miss a deer. Like I'm saying, not notice a deer. It's easy to miss them, as in not hit them.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, going on the highway is a different matter, I suppose, but in town?
they have no choice on the highway.
Really?
If they decide to get in front of you, they leave it until the last minute. Sometimes they're big gophers when it comes to their instincts. But in the city, unless the driving conditions are bad, you're going to see them. No, they're out of driving. Oh, yeah. Nice guys finish last. How would you pronounce this name?
Rocher?
Of course. Durocher. And Leo Durocher in the start of the book says he was raised in a French household in the United States. Can you believe that, Philly? Both sides of the family French.
So what, Louisiana or something?
I gotta try to remember. It might have been northern New York or something like that.
Weird.
Maybe Connecticut. I've forgotten. New Hampshire, Vermont.
Interesting.
No, it's Springfield, Massachusetts. So there's actually a layer of states in between Canada and Massachusetts. No, they're not the biggest states. They're Vermont, which is actually a French name,
Yeah.
and New Hampshire, which is very English name. So I believe it's Springfield, Massachusetts. It's kind of in the middle of Massachusetts. And that's where he came from. But his mom, he says, was Canadian, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be why then.
Well, I mean, his dad was French, too.
Oh, interesting.
Well, that's where you got the name from.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I know this guy from when I was a kid. Leo Durocher. We're American.
Split.
I have trouble. I ran across some very nice people from Indianapolis
Split
on our last hike. And I said, how do you guys pronounce Terre Haute? And they said Terre Haute. And it's French, you know. It means something like highland. And it's to the west of Indianapolis. I can remember hearing them talking about when I was a kid watching Indianapolis 500. And they showed some dark clouds off to the west. It'd be west-southwest, I think. And they were saying, weather's rolling in from Terre Haute. I think they said Terre Haute. And, yeah, they just have trouble. What do they say, Des Moines or something like that? Des Moines is roughly how they say it, capital of Iowa. They just have trouble pronouncing French. And it's not as though they really care that much. So. Anyway, nice guys finish last. So you ever heard that saying? Here's the guy who invented it. You know, Durocher. Quite the character. I thought of him as a comic character. Did you ever see that guy with the big schnoz called Jimmy Durante? He used to, be around the same time the Rat Pack was going. Big nose. I guess you had to be there. Anyway, I figured this guy was baseball's answer to Hollywood's Jimmy Durante. So he's the kind of guy who'd go out and throw a temper fit. He was a manager before that. He was a very effective, I didn't know until I read this book, a very effective shortstop. Apparently the best fielding shortstop of his time. And he'd come out and throw a temper fit when the umpire made a mistake or just made a call he didn't like there. And one of his favorite tricks was kicking dirt on the bottom of the umpire's pants, right?
Why?
Just to show his disdain.
Oh, okay.
It's a way of kicking at a person without kicking them.
Yeah.
Now, oftentimes he get kicked out of games, so on and so forth. In fact, it's the fans in Brooklyn, for the longest time he coached, I think he was saying 8 years, in Brooklyn for the Brooklyn Dodgers before they shifted over to the West Coast and became the Los Angeles Dodgers. They still exist, but not in Brooklyn. The New York Giants became the San Francisco Giants. Willie Mays went with him, one of the best players of all time. But apparently, when the umpire in Brooklyn made a call that went against the Brooklyn club, what seemed particularly egregious, the fans would start yelling, "Leo, Leo!" wanted to come out.
Kick some dirt around. Yeah.
Now, this guy, really good sense of humor, pretty smart. So, here's the saying. He'd tell his players, don't you get in the umpires' faces, because the umpires will call extra strikes on you. He won't give you as many balls. The calls will go against you. But then he comes out and he ruins it for the whole team.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about one of his players. He was saying he's about the best player of his time. Not Orlando Cepeda. Cesar Cedeno. This was in the 70s. I can remember seeing Cedeno play. Oh, that's a plant that's irritating my neck there. Sorry for reaching back here. I thought it was like a spider or something like that. Anyway, and he was saying Cedeno was always questioning the umpires, and he came out and told them, like he actually talks about plays where Cedeno would, not get a benefit of the doubt from the umpires and so on and so forth. So here's what I say. Like one time, the referees after a game, I believe it was after a game, they went to their little spot, and it wasn't soundproof between the Leo Durocher's clubhouse or dugout or whatever, and the umpires are talking about fixing it against Leo Durocher. He actually had it. He told the guys, "Come on in here. I want witnesses," right? Eyewitnesses, but ear witnesses is hilarious. So he should have realized, He said, "Nice guys finish last, but the nasty guys finish second." Nasty guys finish second. This guy, I think he won one World Series. He was obviously a better manager than that, because he's the kind of guy who could take over something like a last place club, and in about 3 years he'd build them up to where they would win a pennant, which would mean they were the top of half of the league, or really they have 2 leagues. They say the major leagues. So he'd be tops in the National League or tops in the American League. They'd go to the World Series and not necessarily win. That's what I mean. Second best. Nasty guys finish second best, because all umpires generally will catch up with you. So I do want to mention, just while I'm thinking of it, Ken Dryden. We're talking about overweight. He used to be in shape, thin kind of face, and then he retired about 1980, I think the end of the 79 season. 79 season, he put on the pounds. He's dead. I don't know when he died. He died maybe yesterday.
James wants me to lose weight. He's very worried.
Well, it's when your body starts telling you things. You gotta start listening. So you didn't sleep well last night. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
No.
I started to worry about it. My mother had some trouble.
Well, if you think about it, it's been very smoky.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah.
It doesn't help.
Anyway, yeah, he died, and he's only 78 years old, and he used to be a good athlete.
Oh,
Fact
you're
is,
wondering how many pounds? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
saying 12.
11, 12, 13, 14 pounds
wow,
and
even more
more.
than I thought.
So
Yeah.
more, so because there's ounces in there, so
Yeah. Oh,
15,
what you do is like
16 pounds-ish today?
8. If it's 8 ounces or over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, if it's 9 ounces or over, then you count it the one higher,
Oh,
and then that's you round it up when it's like that. Round it down if it's 8 or lower,
that's a
and
good idea.
you just add
And
it
it
up
works out
and
after in the long run.
close
Yeah.
enough.
Well, it's
We're
about
rocking
16 pounds today.
Do you see over there?
What?
I hate to distract from the camera, but
What?
some of our buddies look over on the other side, between all the trees.
Oh, the dogs?
There are not dogs over there.
Are there? I can't see any.
They're kind of. You can't see them wiggling their big muley ears.
Oh, I see the deer over there. They ate our corn.
Oh,
So
man.
James is eating corn that is, it's from the store. We're not going to get any corn
No,
because
I
our
don't
corn
mind.
is in the
Yeah.
Speed Bell row, and they love eating the cobs.
Oh, and
So-
not just the cobs. This corn.
Yeah,
thing
they
was
took the top
fairly
right off
high.
of
Just
the other one.
hammered it down to
Yeah.
about
Oh.
a foot high or
They
something
seem
like
to
that.
like the eating just the greens from the ornamental corn with the pink, the Japanese stars and stripes. They love-
This dog likes smelling the flowers. That's,
Yeah. But yeah, they'll eat everything of that Japanese stars and stripes.
So sorry, I interrupted you. What
But-
type of corn did they like in particular?
Well, they like the cobs off of
Yeah,
that.
exactly right,
But,
yeah.
well, any,
Yeah.
it looks like.
They didn't like the
But-
top though.
No, they spit that out.
hammered
But the
everything.
Japanese stars and stripes, they've been eating
Japanese,
the leaves, everything. I'm
Yeah.
not going to get anything. I'm not going to get any tassel on those because they just keep hammering them down.
Well, I
So-
just was enthused about them being ornamental anyway. There's
Yeah.
something like big corn plants you'll see inside in office buildings and stuff like that. They look nice. Especially
Yeah.
if you've got other
Yeah,
types
they
of
look
things
good.
like fake figs, ficus, whatever they're called. Anyway,
You have about a minute,
oh, okay.
or a minute and a half.
Can
so
you?
talk about it?
Well, I'll
you
talk
wanna-
about. I'll
you
talk
want-
about the deer.
James
Maybe you
went.
can get a
There's the
picture of-
deer over there. So they're across the street. so if you look
two of them, one
over there,
Yeah, there
there's
we
some
go.
deer,
Yeah,
and they're the same two that were eating
I think
a
so.
lot of this row today.
One is smaller.
I guess I'll show you.
One's a smaller male and one's a.
They ate. There's the top. They spit that out. They ate that corn. And I was just thinking, oh, well, I'm starting to get a cob. Well, no,
They hammered down as much.
they took care of it. Wow, that one was going to be a big cob. And I might have something in there that might ripen. It looks like there's some insects are going after it now. But yeah, they just love going after this stuff. Oh, and now they're coming back. Yeah, they're starting to come across the street. And you can see inside the mesh, there's a pretty little flower down there that they haven't eaten. And they don't seem to like these, which is nice because they look good. And this is hanging right out of the net. And I shouldn't jinx it because I really want it to ripen up. But we'll see if they eat that. This one's starting to come out, the Japanese stars and stripes now, but I'm guessing it'll end up meeting the same fate that one did and the other ones. So that's that. That's the